Hello, my name is Professor Urbis White, and you're joining me to get an orientation for my Math 253 class. Your Lifeline, that is your ivc.edu. Make sure you familiarize yourselves with this link and with this website. You are actually signing up for classes and math tutorial labs through my site, which is right here. You're using your email for this one. And we're not really using the Blackboard. If you go to Blackboard, it's going to just take you to Alex. This is where we're going to do the homework. Okay, now, when you go in there, and it's going to take you to, like I said, Alex, and I'll have to give you a course ID for that. And I'll do that, and when you buy the Alex access code, your book is inside that program. So you don't have to buy the paper book. But if you buy the paper book, I recommend that you buy it from our bookstore. That paper book is probably already did it if you took the beginning algebra with us. If you bought the Alex code already, that's going to be still good because usually the codes are a year long, but hopefully you did buy just enough to finish this class until the end of December. So let's go back to here, your Lifeline. When you go to academics, when you go to schools and departments, this is math. When you go to mathematics here, and this is where you sign up for the Math Tutorial Center and get the information. You just have to pretty much go in person to B300 building, second floor, and sign up. They'll help you out. I gave them the authority to sign you up in my classes. So all you have to say, oh, I am a Professor Urbis White student and I want to sign up. I'm taking intermediate algebra class. Honors program, if you're interested in that, you can read that up. I give you guys extra credit for signing up for 350 modules because a lot of students have a lot of problems with fractions and reading word problems using their calculators. I'll tell you in class more about this, but if you sign up before you come into the class, it's going to get you right started. And I'll be able to send you an orientation video and you sign up for this. It is a 4-unit class and they can only be as low as half a unit because there are 8 of them, and it will pretty much do all the review for arithmetic for you before you come into my algebra class. And you can do the modules while you're taking my 253 class. And like I said, I'll give you extra credit in your Math 253 class for signing up for those. And please do it at the beginning of the class so that you're not late and you miss this whole big chunk of extra credit points. If you want to learn more about the modules, here it is, 350 modules orientation. Click on that, and if you sign up, I will send you an orientation specific to fall semester to get you started on the right foot. When you click on the faculty, you're going to see where my email address is, my phone number is. Here's my web page. That will actually take you all around. The math videos, these are the ones that I require you to watch. I do a little bit of arithmetic, review, but if you take the modules, that's where you do arithmetic review. If you are weak in pre-algebra, you can watch those videos. And then if you're weak in beginning algebra, you can watch these videos. I'll just show you the intermediate algebra. And you kind of scroll down. This is all the stuff that we're going to cover. And each one has a video associated with it.
This is Professor Urbis White.
See it?
Today I will show you how to solve systems of equations using graphing. First we are going to do the 2-variable equations. And we are going to go and...
All right, that's pretty much it. So, your Lifeline. So I showed you how this works. Let's go to the next page. On my web page, I showed you how my web page works. Web access. This is where you do your homework. Okay? And this is actually where you do your quizzes as well. And I will take you to Alex and I'll show you. But before I do that, I'll give you an idea. They might have upped these numbers, but this is how it works. If you buy Alex, you have to buy the Alex 360 unless you have the book already. That's the only one, 360 is the only one that has the book in it. So I don't, yeah, this sounds pretty good, but look at the price difference, okay? This one doesn't have the book, this one has the book. Okay, here we go. If you already bought like a 52-week access, again, make sure that you have the 360 version. Otherwise, you don't have it. So if you bought the 360 one-year access and then you have enough time to finish 253, that's the best deal. These prices might have gone up. I'm not quite sure. This is as of like spring of this year. All right. This is where you go to get help for Alex. And here's your course code. When you go to alex.com, it will say, what is your course code that you want to buy? Here's what you put. JX and all that stuff. And you put it this way and you buy it. I recommend that you do that before you come to class and start going at it, and so that it gives you a head start. So you can go fast, but you cannot go slow. Everything is like you need to do it within deadline. Okay? And I'll show you how Alex works. And I showed you where those videos were. I'm going to ask you to do these videos, and it will really help you. If you do them on time and just spare a couple of minutes a day, you will really be successful. Okay, you have to take the midterm in person, and there's no makeups unless there is a medical emergency. And you have to take the final. Here's the date for the final. And for the quizzes, I don't give makeups. Those are taken. Quizzes and homeworks are done on online. So you just have to make sure that you don't miss the deadline. Okay, that's all there's to it. Okay, so let me take you around Alex. That's where you're going to do your homework. So let's close everything. So all you have to do is www.alex.com. Okay? Now, and I have that course code in there. You are higher education. You can do a free trial if you want, but you want to, you're a new user, sign up now. That's what you're going to do. Course code, remember? So do the caps login. It's JX, oh gosh, QDY and Q6CU3. Okay? Here we go. Okay, we went to the right place. And then when you go continue, I've never used Alex before. I have an Alex login name. If you already have this, you know what you're doing already. But this is mostly for students who haven't done this before. Okay, now, if you have the Twitter, enter it below. So this is like you might have bought this separately or purchase an access code online. Okay, so if you buy it from our bookstore, you're going to have that 20-character access code that comes with the book. Okay, then you enter that here. If you don't buy the book from our bookstore, then you can purchase it online. Here it is. These are the new prices as of right now. So it's as of July of 2013. And I recommend, our class runs around 16 weeks. So if you buy this in August, that'll be just enough time. So it is $82 if you buy it online. And the book will come with the access. That's it, $82, everything included. If you want more than 18 weeks, then this is your other option. Now, let's say if you bought the book someplace else, you may try these guys, okay? Because this one doesn't have the book. The only one that has the book is 360 option. Okay, that's that. And then course access, and they give you information. You keep going, And once you enter all your stuff, now you can come back and log in name at another time if you want, and just access Alex. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and, let's see, hopefully I'll be able to get in. Okay, you're not going to see this when you do this thing. The first thing, because I'm in the instructor mode, when I do the student view, what it will do is it's going to give you an assessment. So be ready for that, okay? That will just kind of like, because Alex is an artificial intelligence program, so it kind of tailors your homework according to your needs. So, but I'll go to my thing and just to show you around a little bit. So once you do the assessment, it's going to give you a pie that looks like this. And your homework is going to be pretty much clicking on the pie and doing the homework, okay? So if you look in here, hover on it, you're going to see stuff that goes with it, for example. And then it will allow you. So what you're trying to do is, it tells you how many masteries, and this gets darker as you go along. So you want that thing to get darker and darker and darker and reach the dotted thing, and then you'll be done. And it will also give you due dates right here. Do you see it? And like it looks like there is no really due date until the September 11th, but then you have to get going. So the homework is pretty much the pie. Then you're going to have to do quizzes, okay? And then the quizzes, and you just click on the quiz. It may also be here, and then take the quiz. You have 24 hours to take a quiz on the due date, like September 11th. It opens up at midnight, and you better take it, but you cannot do homework on that day while you're trying to take your quiz. So you pretty much have to finish your homework before it's due, okay? September 10th, by midnight, finish your homework, then you deal with your quiz situation. Here's your ebook. Your ebook is pretty much in here. We are going to do a little bit of review for 253, and then we're going to start doing the systems of equations, and that's the very first chapter that we are going to do, in the intermediate algebra portion. Your book is in there. So you do your homework in here, you take your quizzes here, and then you're all good, and you come to class, you watch the videos as you need to, and make sure you don't miss the deadlines, and take the class seriously so you don't have to take the class again. What is due the first, first week? What you need to do is when you come in, you have to give me a contract, and the contract, I'll just give you the paper version, and I will send you this video ahead of time so that you can actually get going. And then by Wednesday, there are a couple of tasks, like for you to go to the library, find out where everything is, go to the math lab, find out where everything is. I do give extra credit for signing up for the modules, sign up for those. I do give extra credit for signing up for the math lab. So you have a lot of extra credit opportunities. Make sure you do them. In Alex, I will also show you there are some discussion board assignments that you need to do. And I'll just show you where those is, since I will see you in person, so you don't have to really do a whole lot of work ahead of time. But I prefer that you buy your Alex and everything and start working on it before you come to class on I think we're starting on the 19th. So you have a head start and you're not just frazzled the first week of classes. Well, thank you so much for joining the class.